Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we are going to look at the 4 things spotted in Arsenal training as the Gunners prepare for their Premier League match versus Newcastle. The first thing spotted in the Arsenal training session was Zinchenko having a deep conversation with Martin Odegaard. Alexander Zinchenko and Martin Odegaard were spotted in deep conversation during training. Kieran Tierney started ahead of Zinchenko in the win against the Hammers on Boxing Day, but the Arsenal boss brought back Alexander Zinchenko to start at left-back versus Brighton. It seems Alexander Zinchenko is the #1 left-back choice for Mikel Arteta, and it looks as though Zinchenko was speaking some tactical plans with Martin Odegaard to ensure the Gunners become victorious versus Newcastle United. The second thing spotted in the Arsenal training session was Eddie Nketiah looked sharp in training. The young forward proved he can be a capable replacement during Gabriel Jesus' absence, with a goal against the Hammers on Boxing Day and a goal versus Brighton on New Year's Eve. Nketiah threatened throughout the match, and the confidence gained from those matches is continuing to show in the latest training preparations for Newcastle too. The English striker was pictured dancing his way past 2 teammates as he aims to continue his goal-scoring form heading into the Brighton match. The third thing spotted in the Arsenal training session was Emile Smith-Rowe was back in Arsenal training. Arsenal ace Emile Smith-Rowe is back in training following a groin injury that has kept him out of action since September. The 22-year-old's return comes after he had a minor setback at the beginning of the month. Boss Mikel Arteta said on Smith-Rowe on Friday, "He's made big steps in the last week. He took part in some training sessions and looked good. We're hoping to have him back soon." Smith-Rowe, however, did not feature versus Brighton. However, he looks very likely to make his appearance versus Newcastle at the Emirates, and there will be a good reception for the top Hale-end product. The final thing spotted in the Arsenal training session was Takahiro Tomiyasu was all smiles in the training session. Takahiro Tomiyasu has returned to first-team training after taking part in individual sessions earlier this week. The Japanese defender was not part of the squad that beat the Hammers, but came on as a substitute for the game against Brighton. The 24-year-old will be hoping that he has suffered the last of his injury woes this season, as he looks to become a regular starter in defense. Do you know the Arsenal news on João Felix? You will enjoy this video on your screen too.